What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you yet another episode of Pokemon X and Y Battle Spot Live. Today's episode is number 72, and coming into today's episode, we are sitting nice and pretty at that 31 game differential. 87 and 56 is our exact record, so hopefully we can build on that today, as I always say. And hopefully we can avoid a double loss, even though this team, I'm not really sure how I feel about this team. It's done some really good things, and it's done some really not so good things, so we'll have to see. Anyway, before we get into today's challenges though, just would like to remind you guys of our like goal for this video, which is going to be 70 likes, so if you can go ahead and click that thumbs up button right below this video, I would really appreciate it because it does help out a lot. Now, let's recap the team really fast before we get into the challenges today. We have Lumberry, Dragon Dancing, Scrafty, very standard, and then Life Orb, Hydreigon, with Draco Meteor, Roost, Fire Blast, and Dark Pulse, Toy Specs, Sceptile, Focus Sash, Swords Dancing, Samurott, Assault Vest, Escavalier, and physically defensive Weezing, which actually puts in a surprising amount of work. As you guys saw a couple of episodes ago, Weezing was just wrecking everything, and it's just beautiful. There are so many powerful physical attackers on Battle Spot that anything that is physically defensive with Will-O-Wisp does really well. It really does. So our first opponent today is going to be bringing the Aegislash, Hydreigon, Garchomp, Porygon 2, Mega Mawile, and Breloom. So I'm seeing that he's got a couple of different choices as far as priority goes, so that has been unfortunate. He's got the Sucker Punch, he's got the Shadow Sneak, he's got the Mach Punch, he's got things all over the place. And he does have a big weakness to Fairy, but he's got two things that resist it as well. As do I. I've got two Pokemon that are actually 4 times weak to Fairy, but I've got Escavalier and Weezing to resist it, so it kind of balances it out a little bit. Now, I don't see any Fairy types, so I really don't have to be worried about that in this particular battle. But I can't just go in with Hydreigon and start Draco Meteoring everything, because there are some Steel types around. So I think what I want to do, I think I actually want to, well, if I really had to guess what he would lead off with, I actually am thinking the Breloom, because, you know, sporing things is fun, and all of that good stuff. So I kind of want to lead off with Sceptile, even though he's got 3 Pokemon that resist my stab. Actually, more than that. 1, 2, 3, 4 Pokemon that resist my stab. Okay, Sceptile's out of the question. I don't know why I was even thinking about that, but, well, I should have the Overcoat with this Escavalier, so that'll protect me from Spore. So let's go in with the Escavalier, lead off with that. We're going to bring the Hydreigon, and I think that I want to bring the Weezing as well, because I can burn things. 3 of his Pokemon could really used to be burned. Could really, I don't know, what am I trying to say? Could really help me out if they were burned. That makes no sense. That's what I was trying to say, though, is that it would really help me if I burned some of his Pokemon, some of her Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I cannot English today. I'm so sorry, folks. So sorry. That's right, I just said folks. I just said that. Alright, let's get into the battle because we just need to. There's the Breloom lead. I kind of figured that was coming. Now, I really need to make sure that I have the Overcoat on this Escavalier and not something silly like Swarm, which I might have because it actually does work well on Escavalier. So, let's see. I am packing the Swarm, not the Overcoat. Overcoat is so much better this gen, though. That's the problem. This Escavalier was not bred in X and Y. It was bred in Black and White 2, so it doesn't have the Overcoat because Swarm was better back then. Alright. Well, I guess we can't get out of it then. All I could do was maybe lead off with the Scrafty. And that did not happen. I didn't even bring the Scrafty. So, we are just going to go for an Iron Head as he puts us to sleep. There's the Spore. Oh, that was actually pretty ballsy of him to do. Or her to do. Because I could very well have the Overcoat, unless Overcoat doesn't protect from Spore like I thought it did. I know it protects from, like, Sleep Powder and other powder moves. So is Spore considered a powder move? Powder move, not power move. I mean, it's a power move, too. It has 100% accuracy, so, you know. He's going to withdraw, so he just wants me put to sleep so that she can go into something and set up. There's the Hydreigon. Fire Blast is coming. Not really excited about that. So I'm going to stay asleep, and we're going to switch into our own Hydreigon to resist the incoming Fire Blast, and hope that this thing is scarfed and locked into it, or specs and locked into it. We don't want to see a Life Orb because then it could be a speed tie. He does go for the Fire Blast. I mean, that was pretty obvious. That's not going to do that much. Oh, it kind of does do a lot. And the burn. Okay, why not? Why not get a burn? Why not? Now, if he outspeeds that, if he gets max damage, that might just kill. That's ridiculous. Let's go for the Draco here and hope that Mawile doesn't come in. He's going to withdraw. Don't show me Mawile. Don't show me Mawile. Okay, the Breloom is coming in. And what is that going to do? Mach Punch me? He probably has the Focus Sash. This Draco's going to hurt, though. Definitely is going to hurt. There's the Focus Sash. So that is the thing. My attack and all that stuff is going to fall, which is unfortunate. We're going to get hurt by the burn. And we're in kind of a pickle here. I can switch into the Wheezing for the Mach Punch, which is inevitable. I really feel like that's what's coming. And then we can go from there. So let's go ahead and go into the Wheezing here to take this incoming Mach Punch. I don't even think it'll do Black Sludge damage. Well, no, he's got the Technician. So maybe it'll do a little bit more than Black Sludge, but not that much. There's the Mach Punch. That really doesn't do anything whatsoever. And I guess we can go into the Escavalier again. Can we? I really don't want to get Spored again because people on Battle Spot don't care about Sleep Claws because this is not Smogon rules. So they will just put your entire team to sleep if you let them because they're just really cool people like that. So let's go back into the Escavalier, try to burn some more sleep turns. This Breloom can't really do a whole lot to me other than maybe Rock Tomb. And I'm not really afraid of Rock Tomb as an Escavalier. Really not. Gonna go for the Spore. He's trying to put my entire team to sleep. You are such a cool person. I love you. Oh, you're just so adorable. Alright, let's go for the Iron Head. The whatchamacallit is most likely coming in. Not Iron Head. Let's go for the Mega Horn. Let's go for the Mega Horn, predicting the Hydreigon to come back in. Since I'm asleep. No, he's gonna stay in and Rock Tomb me. Okay. Alright, well our speed is going to go down, and we're not going to be able to KO the Hydreigon now. Because I think we may have had a shot at living a Fire Blast with the Assault Vest. I don't know, though, because Hydreigon's special attack is so ridiculously high. But we've lived fire moves before, so there was a shot, but I'm pretty sure I had to be at full health regardless. So let's go for another Mega Horn in case that whatchamacallit comes back in, the Hydreigon. I don't know if she's just going to continually go for the Iron Head. Or not Iron Head. I'm thinking I had the Iron Head. That gets a crit. We're going to wake up, we're going to get the Mega Horn off, and we're going to miss. Fantastic! I knew that was going to happen. Why? Alright, so now we're pretty much dead. But we're going to go... I really feel like the Hydreigon might be coming in now, but we can't risk it. Cannot risk it. I guess we're going to go for the Pursuit in the off chance that he wants to switch. No, that makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever for me to do that. It doesn't matter what we go for. We're going to go down this turn. Rock Tomb, that should be enough to take us out. It is. So the crit kind of came back to hurt us there, plus the Mega Horn miss. We're going to go into the Hydreigon. We can't go into the Hydreigon. And if we go into Wheezing, he's just going to put us to sleep. This is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. We have to go into the Wheezing. I need to keep Hydreigon, at least try to keep it around to potentially outspeed my opponent's Hydreigon, I guess. I guess. So now we are going to... It doesn't matter. He's going to put us to sleep right here. There it is. Okay, that's wonderful. Fantastic. I'm getting a little bit salty because I cannot stand people who just put entire teams to sleep. I think that's a ridiculous tactic, especially with Spore. Come on. But there's nothing we can do about it. Our team couldn't handle it, so I guess there's nothing that we can complain about. We go for the T-Bolt here, the withdrawal. I just kind of randomly chose a move. I probably should have gone for the Willow. But the Hydreigon's going to come in. We're fast asleep. And this match is pretty much over at this point. I'm going to go for the Pain Split. Try to get some health back. The Draco Meteor, we are not going to live that at all. There's no way we're going to live that. That is a dead Weezing. And this, I feel like this Hydreigon is locked into it, because we did not see the Life Orb, I don't think. No Life Orb, so we already saw Focus Sash. What else do these things really run other than choice items? Really nothing. So I don't know what he wants to switch into here, but I kind of want to just Roost. Is that a good idea? What if he stays in? What if he stays in and Dracos me again? Because he knows that he's pretty much won the match. I don't know. I don't know if I can risk it. I guess we have to Roost. That's our only hope. The burn's gonna kill us. He is gonna stay in. He's probably going to Draco us again, and I don't know that we can live that with burn damage. We're gonna try. I'm pretty sure this thing is specs because we outsped. So unless we just want a speed tie or something, I don't know. There's the Draco at -1, I'm guessing, because of the specs. Hydreigon goes down. We could have killed that thing off, but it doesn't matter. It would not have won us the match. As long as that Breloom was around, we needed to be at a really high health to even have a hope of surviving the Technician Mach Punch from the Breloom. So that's pretty much that. That's going to be a, what was it, 3-0 loss? Did we even kill a Pokemon? I don't think we did. Not that it matters. So yeah, that brings us down to the 30 game differential of 87 and 57. So we lost the first match in the last episode as well. So hopefully we can bounce back here. I'm really hoping we can. That would be nice, because that didn't go too well. In fact, in the last episode we got 3-0'd in the first match as well. So there's a possibility that we can bounce back here. We'll see. We'll see how things go. We shall see. If BattleSpot ever wants to find us an opponent, oh my goodness, there we go. Alright, we're fighting another person from Japan, from Tokyo specifically. And this is a cool team. Look at that. The Floatzel, probably Bandit, I'm guessing. Jolteon, Aegislash, Venusaur, Gardevoir, and Ditto. So this is a little bit more unique of a team. I mean, we still have the Aegislash and the Venusaur, which are on like every other team, but it's got some really interesting things here, especially that Floatzel. That's really cool. Like to see that a lot. So let's see, what can we bring? What can we bring to this battle? I feel like Samurott could do some work, because Gardevoir really doesn't have the best physical defense. Neither does Jolteon, and some priority could help. Really, really could. Got a lot of, well, not really. He has 3 special attackers, 2 physical attackers, and a Ditto. So what makes sense to bring against that kind of team? What makes sense? Part of me wants to bring, I know, I'm thinking that the Hydreigon and the Scrafty should sit on the sidelines for this, because of that Gardevoir and how he's probably going to look at my team and say, oh, huge fairy weakness, let's bring the fairy Pokemon. So I don't really want to get involved with that. Let's go ahead and lead off with the Samurott. We're going to bring the Sceptile, and we're going to bring the, I want to bring Weezing. I really do. I want to bring the Weezing really badly, but I don't think it's a good idea. Let's bring the Escavalier again. Escavalier has done absolutely nothing so far. Unfortunately, he's been hacked a little bit with crits and missing Mega Horn and all that stuff, but still, I mean, Assault Vest, Escavalier actually works really, really well. I've been using it quite a bit on Wi-Fi battles and stuff. I don't think I've actually recorded one where I've used it. I don't think. But anyway, yes, we're up against a Jolteon here, and he might want to Volt Switch. So I kind of want to just, or he might just T-Bolt too. That has a possibility. So I could switch in my Sceptile to take that. I don't know if I want to break my Focus Sash just yet. I can safely Swords Dance, but I don't know that an Aqua Jet at +2 will just destroy Jolteon's life. Just from full health. And it's very possible that it's holding a Focus Sash as well. Very, very possible. That is a thing on BattleSpot. Everything likes to run Focus Sash. I mean, I'm running something with Focus Sash too, so it's kind of a thing. Now, I could Razor Shell. Definitely could Razor Shell. He might just T-Bolt. 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 He mi I don't know if I want to take the risk of this thing not being choice, though. So let's go for the Swords Dance. T-Bolt it is, so we're going to have to rely on Aqua Jet. And that's going to take us all the way down to our Sash. Please no Parahacks. Please no Parahacks. Alright. No paralyzation, or paralysis I guess is the correct word. But we're going to get our attack up, which means the Aqua Jet is coming. I'm sure that our opponent is going to predict that and go into something that doesn't mind an Aqua Jet from +2 Samurots. No, he's going to stay in. Maybe he has the Focus Sash. We will see right here. Nope, it just gets one-shotted. Samurott taking out a Jolteon in one hit. I mean, that's not a very impressive feat to knock out a Jolteon in one hit, but it must have been Specs or something. I don't know. And our opponent is going to go into the Aegislash now. So the King Shield seems too real right now. Because I outspeed, and an Aqua Jet is going to do a decent amount of damage. I could also get a free switch into something if I really wanted to. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. Don't know if that's a good idea. I actually kind of want to just Swords Dance again. Let's try it. Let's go for the Swords Dance, predicting a King Shield. Nope. He's going to switch into attack mode, so the Shadow Sneak is coming to ruin our day. We could have went for the Aqua Jet because I'm pretty sure that Samurott would outspeed, and that is just unfortunate. It wouldn't have done too much damage because he would have been in defense mode, but still. So we can go into not the Scavalier because we're going to get King Shielded if that's the case. So let's go into Sceptile because we have the HP Fire. And that's going to do a decent amount of damage to this thing, and we're not going to make physical contact, and all of that's fun stuff. So let's go ahead and go for that hidden power, and we will see what my opponent wants to do here. I'm guessing the King Shield. I really don't see any other option. Not seeing any other option at all. And he's taking some time to think about it because he wants to think about it. That's just what it is. He's going to go into defense mode, so there is the King Shield, as I said. Really didn't have any other thing to go for. We haven't seen the other moves on this set, though, so it still could be a mixed set. For all we know. For all we know, it could still be a mixed set. And let's go... Oh, it could be weakness policy, and I've just locked myself into HP Fire. That could be a problem. That could be a huge problem. We're going to have to go for the HP Fire again. And maybe a Swords Dance is coming. That does a lot of damage. And there's the stance change, so no weakness policy. That actually might have saved us. Here comes the Shadow Ball. That's going to do a decent amount of damage. That's going to do well over half. The Aegislash is going to show the lefties there. And I kind of want to just save this Sceptile and go into the Escavalier. I really want to. Because the King Shield is coming no matter what. I don't think a Shadow Sneak is going to kill from this range. With no boosts, let's go into the Scavalier. And I also have the Assault Vest on that, so if he wants to go for the Shadow Ball, it's not going to do nearly as much as it did to that Sceptile. I've got a little bit more bulk than that. And my DS is dying. Oh, he does go for this Shadow Sneak. Okay. Well, that's not really what I wanted you to do, because now he's going to King Shield, predicting some kind of attack, and I have to go for an attack. Basically. Basically, I have to. Unless I want to switch again. But there's really no point. Let's just go for the knockoff. I think that may have won him the match, actually. That was a bad play on my part. Here comes the King Shield. And we're going to lose all of our attack and all that stuff. Ouch. So we're going to be at -2 now. And the Shadow Ball is definitely coming. But I can't do anything about it. That was a bad play. Bad play. Go for the knockoff again. Try to get some damage off on this thing. He's going to stance change, so actually we might be able to kill with it in attack mode. Because Sacred Sword is not going to KO, so it's a mixed Aegislash. It really doesn't do that much damage at all. Here comes the knockoff, and that is not enough to KO, but we knock off the lefties. And at this point, we pretty much just have to keep attacking. I'm going to go for the Pursuit. I mean, the King Shield is definitely coming. There's no reason for him to not go for it. He needs to be worried about Swords Dance, potentially, but most of these don't run Swords Dance this gen, so I really don't see any reason for him to be worried about that at all. He's just going to go for the Shadow Ball. That's not going to KO with the Assault Vest. It's going to come close, but it's going to leave us with 34 HP. The Pursuit will finish this thing off. We are still at -2, though. But at the very least, we have some fodder. We may be able to knock off an item, maybe, depending on how the circumstances go here. And our opponent's last Pokemon is going to be the Ditto, which could not be any better. Because this thing is going to be slow, even with a Choice Scarf. I don't know if a Scavalier will outspeed a... We're going to try to knock it off. We're going to try to knock it off. It probably has Choice Scarf. We're going to try to knock off his opposing Choice Scarf. There's the knockoff, and that is enough to KO, which is unfortunate. Which is really unfortunate. But now all we have left is Sceptile with low HP. Can we go first? I don't know. I honestly don't know right now, but we do have the HP Fire, and that should one-shot this thing if we can get a hold of it. Sceptile is going to go first. Please, show me the one-shot. Come on, Sceptile. Now, you could not have any... Yes! Oh, my goodness. I was about to say, you could not have any better timing than KOing this... Oh, this Ditto right here. Sceptile coming through with the HP Fire, and we won this match pretty much in the same fashion that we won the last episode's match. After getting 3-0'd the first time, or in the first battle, I just can't even speak right now, I'm so excited. We got 3-0'd in the first battle, just like the last episode, and then the next battle was just so close, comes down to the very end, and we went on the last turn. That was absolutely incredible. Sceptile coming through for us again. I don't know why I ever doubted you, Sceptile. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We're back up to that 31 game differential. So we are at 88 and 57. So sticking at that 31 game differential. We'll try this team one more time in the next episode. And we'll go from there. Try to get some fresh faces in after that point. Maybe we can get a double victory next time. Who knows? But I want to thank you all for sticking around. Thank you all for watching, as always. And do not forget to click that thumbs up button right below this video if you enjoyed it, because it does help out a lot. And I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.